Hey, I'm glad you're here watching. This week we put the first rides on both Ella and Ruby. First here is a little bit of the pre-ride groundwork that we'd done earlier that week. Working on just connection and still working on teaching to lunge for both of them, but we're primarily focusing on desensitizing. So lots of that going on here. And after this, you'll see Ruby laid over a couple times, and then Ella the same, and then after a couple days of that, we went ahead and hopped on. So, yeah, went pretty well. I'll let you watch. Michael very kindly volunteered to be the first one on their backs since I had surgery just 9 weeks ago. So he'll be the first one on them for a little bit, and once we see that they don't have any huge reactions, then I'll climb up and we will both work on them. Him with Ruby and me with Ella primarily. The main goal, in addition to just having this go well, is to make it as enjoyable as possible for the horses. It's been amazing to own an Andalusian cross because I've been shocked at how interested in interacting with me the breed is. She just wants to be involved in whatever we're doing, and the Morgan as well, but especially Ella. It's just so interesting, and she doesn't even need anything to want to come and be involved. But still, sweetening it up with a little bit of alfalfa, their dinner fed at the same time, it can help. She is always meeting us at the gate and asking to come out, even when she has food in there to finish. So it's pretty cool. And this right here is about as big of a reaction as I've ever seen her have. The ears back and stepping away. That was the first time I'd actually snugged up that cinch a little bit. And yep, she's totally over it now. So it's pretty awesome. Due to her little reaction there a minute ago, I took her and had her trot around a little bit just to make sure if there's any exciting, spicy fireworks in there that they would get out before we were on her back, and then laid over her and just gave her time to get used to that cinch being snugged up a little bit. And unfortunately, I don't know if you can notice at all or not, while we were out having the baby and that month, we moved them outside full-time overnight, and they actually both dropped a bit of weight since moving outside full-time. I think it's just a change of situation a little bit, even though that was their turnout pen during the day. And yeah, so they're a little bit underweight right now, but we've added to their diet and they're putting it back on pretty quickly. But in case you're noticing that, that's what's going on there. Yeah, a little strange, but horses can be pretty sensitive to changing situations too. And here it is, the day we finally got on both of them. I'll let you watch to see how it went. And here you go. Here's Ruby's big reaction. She's pretty easygoing. It's pretty nice. And she doesn't care anymore. Back to the grass. funny here is all the neighing you're hearing in the background is Ella wanting to get out and be involved. Today's focus was just on getting them used to the feeling of weight on their back and walking around a little bit. We only have gravel and really hard ground under this grass right here. The round pens are currently well, they're occupied by horses living in them. The outdoor arena, the barn owner has a horse living in, and the indoor was being used. So we are left with the option of the stable yard area and, make the best of it while we can.
Jealous or something?
I'm gonna lie down, okay?
exciting, Daddy. Alright, now it's Ella's turn to be ridden for the very first time. Ruby and Ella are very herd-bound as well, so they get pretty upset if they go even a little distance away from each other. It's sort of a tricky thing. I think they just need more experience going to the arena, coming back, leaving and coming back, and understanding, oh, if I go away, I will come back, but they've lived together their entire lives, and for the majority of the time will be worked and ridden together. I'm just still a little bit out of commission from having a baby, 10 weeks ago. Oh dear. That's good. So the first thing we do here is, once again, double check that she's not going to have a huge reaction to the weight on her back. Usually I'll put my foot in the stirrup and stand up a couple times to see how she responds to that, but Michael just kind of hopped up there, and Ella doesn't really care at all. It's amazing. Neither of them do. We bought them for this reason, though. They're so nicely well-mannered and well-trained on the ground that transfers really well to in the saddle. And that's what we've seen with these horses. They're just so sweet and easy for everything. So it's pretty nice. It is especially important for me to find quiet horses like these due to the fact that I am toting around a newborn and a toddler everywhere I go. I need them to be able to just tie anywhere and be chill about it and just sit for a little bit and wait for me to manage whatever I'm managing. And they've been exactly that. I'm really, really grateful. I've been laughing at this right here because I don't have a clue what I was talking about, and I don't usually gesture so much that I know of when I'm talking, so who knows what that was, but there you go, Around here is when we decided to wrap it up because the baby started crying. I have it muted because I don't need to subject everyone to hearing a sad baby crying. She's actually teething right now, so that's why the videos are slightly less frequent, and I haven't had more than like 4 hours of sleep in, oh gosh, I don't even know how long. It's been a while, but it's been really good still, and we're getting over to the stable as much as we can. I mean, we're there every day, but not every day. There isn't time every single day for me to have a good session with them, so we have to just pick a few days a week and go with that, but they're coming along wonderfully. All right, Julia, what are we celebrating?
I was celebrating cupcakes.
Look at the camera. Well, we're making cupcakes to celebrate something. What is it?
It's cupcakes.
We're celebrating Ella and Ruby's first ride! Yay!
Yay!
Chocolate cupcakes. Julia's mixing the cupcakes. And Lucy's... Hold on. And Lucy's swinging in her swing.